Welcome! In this video, we're taking you to one of the strangest and most haunting natural wonders on our planet, a glacier in Antarctica that appears to bleed. It's called Blood Falls, and for over a century, it has captured the imagination of explorers, scientists, and storytellers. What looks like a glacier wounded and oozing blood is, in reality, one of Earth's greatest scientific mysteries. Stay with me until the end, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Let's go back to the year 1911. The heroic age of Antarctic exploration was in full swing. Teams of scientists and explorers were braving the harshest conditions on Earth, risking their lives to map the last unknown continent. Among them was the Australian geologist Griffith Taylor. As he led his team into a remote frozen valley later named Taylor Valley, he saw something that seemed impossible. A crimson waterfall staining the pure white ice. The explorers stood in shock. In this world of endless white, a glacier was bleeding. They named the site Blood Falls. For decades, no one could explain it. Taylor Valley, where Blood Falls is located, is part of the McMurdo Dry Valleys, one of the most extreme deserts on Earth. Unlike the snowy landscapes we imagine when we think of Antarctica, the dry valleys are barren, rocky, and incredibly dry. Winds howl through the valleys, temperatures plummet far below freezing, and yet there is almost no snow. In this lifeless desert of ice and stone, a red waterfall only deepened the mystery. At first, people thought it might be red algae coloring the water, similar to how some lakes turn green with algal blooms. Others suspected hidden volcanic activity beneath the ice, staining the water with strange minerals. But these theories fell apart under scientific scrutiny. For much of the 20th century, the true cause of blood falls remained a chilling riddle. It wasn't until the 21st century, with the help of advanced instruments, that scientists finally began to piece together the truth. In 2009, research teams drilled into the glacier and discovered that Blood Falls was not fed by surface water at all. Instead, deep beneath the ice lay a reservoir of ancient water, sealed off for over 1.5 million years. This water was unlike any other on Earth. It was extremely salty, about 3 times saltier than seawater, and it contained high levels of iron. Because the water was cut off from the atmosphere for so long, it carried no oxygen. But when it finally emerged from the glacier and touched the air, something remarkable happened. The iron in the water reacted instantly with oxygen, producing iron oxide, what we commonly call rust. And rust, of course, is red. But here's where the mystery takes a deeper, almost otherworldly turn. When scientists sampled the water, they expected to find nothing alive. After all, how could anything survive in such extreme conditions? No sunlight, almost no oxygen, freezing temperatures, and yet they found life. These ancient organisms didn't rely on sunlight or plants. Instead, they survived by feeding on iron and sulfur, using chemical reactions for energy. These are known as extremophiles, life forms that thrive in environments humans would consider impossible. Think about that for a moment. While the surface of Antarctica was a frozen wasteland beneath the ice, a hidden ecosystem had been quietly surviving since long before humans ever set foot on the continent. These microbes are like living fossils, windows into Earth's distant past, and their existence has massive implications. If life can endure under a glacier, cut off from light and air for millions of years, then maybe life isn't as fragile as we once thought. Maybe it can survive in places we've only dreamed about. Scientists now look at Blood Falls as a model for what life might look like beyond Earth. Take Europa, one of Jupiter's icy moons. Beneath its frozen crust lies a vast ocean of salt water. If microbes can live in Antarctica's hidden brine, why not Europa's deep seas? Or consider Mars. Billions of years ago, Mars was wet, with rivers and lakes. Today, its surface is cold and dry, but beneath its ice caps, there could still be salty water, just like beneath Blood Falls. If microbes found a way to survive in Antarctica's extremes, could they also be hiding under the Martian ice? This is why Blood Falls is more than just a strange red waterfall. It's a clue, a signpost, pointing to the possibility of life in the most unlikely places. Even now, over a century after its discovery, Blood Falls continues to fascinate. Scientists are still studying its hidden brine, trying to unlock the secrets of its chemistry and biology. Each new discovery tells us not only about this unique glacier, but also about the resilience of life itself. So, the next time you imagine Antarctica, don't just think of endless white ice and snow. Think of a glacier that bleeds red, a river of iron and salt, and microbes that have been quietly surviving in the dark for millions of years. Bloodfalls is a reminder that our planet still holds mysteries, and sometimes the answers to those mysteries can even reach beyond Earth. What once looked like a glacier bleeding has revealed one of the most fascinating secrets of our planet, and perhaps the universe. This is Bloodfalls, Antarctica's bleeding glacier. Strange, haunting, and absolutely unforgettable. If you enjoyed this journey into one of Earth's weirdest wonders, don't forget to subscribe for more.